I play competitive games here and there, and I know many people care about positional audio, positional accuracy, or some say call it imaging when it comes to competitive games like Valorant, CSGO, when they are planning to buy their headphones. So I got the Sennheiser HD 550 and I decided to test it out in Counter-Strike 2. Now, I'm not playing this game, but again, it's a good game, so I can actually check it out. The different, of course, audio options there and EQ options. And one of the things that people care about the most in competitive games like that is the position of footsteps. Or it can be footsteps or other sound cues in the portrayed 3D environment of the game. In general, imaging is closely related to positional accuracy because imaging describes the ability for headphones to place individual sound sources precisely within the soundstage, and good imaging means that a specific footstep or footsteps isn't just somewhere to the left or somewhere to the right, but clearly defined as a distinct point in that space. Now, when people mention soundstage or soundstage width or depth, they usually refer to the perceived size and shape of the virtual sound environment created by the headphones. For example, wide soundstage means that sound feels like it's coming from a broad area around you, giving a sense of open space. This helps distinguish sounds far to your left or far to your right. And deep soundstage implies a good sense of front to back differentiation, allowing you to tell if a sound is directly in front of you, behind you, or somewhere in between. So for footsteps, a good soundstage is crucial because it provides a canvas on which sounds are actually imaged. Other things that are important for me, also verticality refers to the ability to distinguish sounds sources in above or below you in high degree of accuracy. This is actually where I have many problems with many headsets, where I hear the sound not coming above me, but rather in front of me, whether it should sound above or below me. And the many headphones that don't represent the sound location well, sometimes I hear it, I have something like left, right, middle, and I don't really have high degree of accuracy on something in between. The other thing that is important is separation and clarity or detail. They describe how well individual sounds can be distinguished from one another. So they don't mix up together, so you can actually distinguish between each sound cue and know what each one is. Now, when it comes to footsteps, of course, being able to clearly hear the footstep frequency, sometimes it's more a technical discussion around that when people mention the footstep frequency that highlight the specific frequency ranges, often in the mid-highs. So what I used to test and compare, well, my previous open back headphones, the Philips HSC 9600, and tested it with and without my Fosi Audio K5 Pro amp. Now, I'm going to share with you the moment I actually play with the Sennheiser, so you know my reaction to the exact location while I'm actually playing. Let's check it out. Coming this direction. Here we go. Coming from here. Coming now. He's going to appear. Here we go. Coming from here. Now coming up. One there. Hear the sound. Verticality is very, very good. I just want to add something over it now. Basically, verticality is very good. This is something that I noticed a huge difference in terms of accuracy where the sound is located on the vertical axis, on the y-axis, where compared to my Philips, it was actually much, much better. Oh, coming behind me. Behind me. We moved. Oh, somebody comes. Coming. Coming now to me. Come. Here we go. Oh, he just spawned behind me. Coming now outside. He's gonna jump probably. He's inside. He's here. He's going out. Over there. Here we go. Ah! Oh my god. Coming now. Below. Two ways. One here, one here. They're shooting each other. Oh, he's inside. Here we go. Window side. Ah, never mind. Yeah, so as you can see, the results, based on my experience, were very, very accurate. I can easily pinpoint their location, and especially verticality, which was crucial for me. I can hear something at the bottom or at the top, or how far it actually located. Separation between sound was very good compared to the Philips, which was a big issue for me. I couldn't really sometimes even hear when the footsteps are coming from, or distinguish between footsteps and other sounds. Also lower a bit the bass using the amp, and also amplify a bit the treble. But again, I haven't played, aside from the EQ in the game, I haven't changed a lot. But basically when it comes to positioning, it very impressed me. Now, compared to the Philips, I was actually able to get to some degree, of course, the accuracy of where they're located, but it didn't have the amount of depth that I can actually distinguish between things that are further away and closer in such high degree that I got with the Sennheiser HD550. And verticality was much better on the Sennheiser, hands down. This was the only occasion where I thought that maybe I'm missing, maybe it's a bit, sounds too close, but it's actually a bit far. But then I realized that things are happening, I think, inside the building. Let me just show you. So that's the only moment where it felt kind of an anomaly. I mean, why actually? But then I realized that I might actually miss that because of all the sounds actually happening on the right, which I think there's something happening inside the building close. This is the only thing. But again, I rewatched it because first when I played, I thought, all right, actually this is a miss. But it's not. I just heard the footsteps and action going on the right, although this one just kind of passed through and I didn't hear it. But I did pay attention to that because it was different and I felt like I missed something. But after replaying it again, the footage, it wasn't the case. Well, at least it seems to me. Now, of course, many people will prefer hearing the footsteps loud. Sometimes, of course, you will maybe interfere or with some other sound effect that might be very loud if you increase the volume. I haven't gotten deep into it when it comes to, again, changing other frequencies and lowering maybe the sound of the shooting and the explosions. But again, I'm sure many other people have more understanding about that. I just went to it with some modification in-game, trying different EQs, but just going straight away with the headphones and with the amplifier, testing both the Philips that I have and also the Sennheiser to see, to feel the differences between the two. And because both of them were connected to the computer, I can just switch between them very quickly and just hear the difference. All right, so it is a limited test for sure, but well, I can't deny that when it comes to accuracy with the Sennheiser HD550, the positioning of sound cues are very accurate. I also get this soundstage which is enough to give me an understanding how far things are actually located in the three-dimensional space, including, of course, both horizontally and vertically, so I can really pinpoint the location of enemies and other sound cues where they're coming from. Now, with the Philips, it was actually better to give you verticality from the front, but when you want to hear verticality from the back, it wasn't accurate enough. So with these headphones, I felt that it's throughout, it doesn't matter where the sound is coming from, I can get very accurate presentation of the location without actually making a mistake. And a few examples, of course, I gave you in this video previously. I also think that the headphones' balanced sound profile, distinguished by its clean, controlled bass and an exceptional mid-range, plays a pivotal role in its performance. Basically, the careful tuning of these headphones ensure that subtle yet critical sounds like enemy footsteps or other, of course, sound cues are never obscured by other in-game audio elements. Now, when it comes to soundstage, I would say that is wide and has very spacious presentation. I did experience wider ones with other open back headphones, but I can say that for me, this is just right. Sometimes I actually prefer something that feels more intimate, newer. Sometimes I feel this connection from the game when I feel it's just maybe too wide in quotation. But even if it comes to such a kind of relatively marginal cost, in return, you're going to get image precision, which is just excellent. You get great separation of sound, you get great clarity, you can understand where sound cues are located in the vertical space. The sound experience feels three-dimensional. And it might be they decided to design this to emphasize on precision over expensive width, with maybe just deliberate tuning for these headphones to serve competitive gamers as well who are searching for high quality open back headphones to play games like, for example, Counter-Strike 2, Valorant, and others. Alright, so let's summarize. Soundstage, wide and spacious. Yeah, there might be some others that are wider, but for me, this is just, I'd say, the right amount. It's not enclosed and too intimate. It's not overwhelmingly wide, so sound are kind of not lost when they are a bit too far away. So just the right amount for me. Excellent depth, imaging, exceptional precision, pinpoint accuracy. I can really understand even close to like several pixels of, if I can say it, accuracy where enemies are located. I know kind of the distance they are located and can react in time. Footsteps clarity, crystal clear, unmixed by other sounds, and of course lots of things going on. It doesn't really interfere with the sound of the footsteps, although this can of course can be improved by amplifying certain frequencies and reducing other frequencies, which I haven't done. I mean, not to the high degree, I just play around with the DAC, bass and treble, and some of the settings and EQ in the game. Bass response, clean and detailed, non-bloated. This is amazing. I really love the bass. Of course, you can increase it if you want, and it responds very well, by the way. Mid-range, I think this is some of the things that usually many headphones that I try get it wrong. The mid-range here are exceptional, absolutely exceptional clarity, sound natural, great by the way for music and in-game sound and footsteps. They feel like they're really distinct. There's such a great separation and you're gonna hear it, not just of course in games, but in music and other audio sources. Same goes to the treble, by the way, very smooth and airy, not fatiguing, something that I just hate in so many headphones that I tried in the shop. I'm very sensitive to that, so treble here is absolutely a bliss. And that's it. Hopefully you find this useful. Any question in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Also consider subscribing to my channel. More videos about the HD 550 will come very soon. Thanks for watching.